One Piece Ancient Weapons and the Last Arc Theory. Hello everyone, today I want to discuss with you two topics, but mainly my theory about them. But before I start it, there is something I want to ask you. Did you think about who might be the third admiral? We know that Kizaru is an admiral, and now at Dressrosa, Oda introduced us Fujitora. But we still missing one, and there is nothing about the third. I know that this is only an opening and nothing serious, but could this be a hint that Momonga is now an admiral? Because, that is definitely him on the left of Fujitora, in the same line as the other two admirals. Anyway, let's head back to the first topic I want to share with you, the last arc of One Piece. In my opinion, there is no way that One Piece would end with Luffy and the others arriving to Raftel, finding the One Piece, and with that Luffy becoming the Pirate King. There are a lot of predictions and theories about the final villain, and big part of them think that Blackbeard is the final one. Personally, I agree that Blackbeard will be the final villain that Luffy needs to defeat to become the Pirate King, but the last and final villain of the whole One Piece story will be the world government. There are a lot of speculation that Luffy will beat the world government before he will have the final clash with Blackbeard. But if we look at this objectively, I can't imagine an all-out war between the world government and the Straw Hats. The world government is affiliated with roughly 170 countries from around the world. The Marines serve as their primary military organization, while the Cypher Paul is their secret agency. There is no way that the Straw Hats can defeat them before Luffy becomes the Pirate King. And after that, only with the help of the allied countries, all the countries that the Straw Hats saved, and maybe the allied pirates and the help of the Revolutionary Army. This all-out war that will cover with flames the whole world, fits really well with Whitebeard's last words. And the reason why the world government would start a huge war with Luffy besides he will be the Pirate King, is my favorite theory about the treasure, the One Piece. I'm going to summarize it within a few short rows, but I put the link of the theory on this pop-up window you can see on the screen. Check it out because it's a really amazing theory and fits with most of the hints. According to this theory, the One Piece is not a treasure but a plan. A plan to unify all the seas of the One Piece world, with the destruction of the Red Line. It would explain the vision about Luffy destroying the Mermaid Island, and with this all blue becoming a reality as well. I won't unfold this theory any longer, I highly recommend you to watch the video about it because it's really amazing. Probably that's why the world government fears the people with D in their names the most. It would explain why they destroyed the ancient kingdom of Raftel and erased all evidence of it. I think there is no more fitting way to end the story of One Piece than this. In my opinion, this would be the perfect ending arc. The other topic that I want to share with you is about the ancient weapons. This theory is part of mine but the most of it from several theories. First of all, I want to mention that this theory fits really well with the previous one. The three ancient weapons are Pluton, Poseidon, and Uranus. Poseidon is the one that we know the most of. Poseidon was a mermaid princess who lived in the Void Century. The one who possesses it can talk with the Sea Kings. If you think about it, Poseidon can prevent the rampage of the Sea Kings after the calm belt vanishes due to the destruction of the Red Line. The second ancient weapon is Uranus. This is the one that we know the least. However, we know that in the Greek mythology, Uranus is the personification of the sky. Because of this, I assume that the one who possesses Uranus can manipulate the weather to his will. This power, like Uranus, would be really useful after the destruction of the Red Line. There are a lot of anomalies in the Grand Line and in the New World as well. With the Red Line and the calm belt, that prevents the anomalies to expand to the other seas. When those two are gone, only the power of Uranus can prevent and erase these anomalies. But I think, we already saw the power of Uranus and his owner as well. In Logue Town, Dragon made a giant storm out of nowhere to help his son escape, and before he saved his life with a huge lightning. At that time I thought that he might possess some kind of weather manipulating devil fruit. But now that I think about it, it would be simply too overpowered for a devil fruit. But at the same time for an ancient weapon it's really fitting. And in my opinion, Uranus' power is not in an item or something like that, rather it's inherited like Poseidon, or the power choose its rightful owner when the time comes. And with this we arrive to the third ancient weapon, Pluton. Yet I know that in Alabasta and after that in Water 7 we got some information, about Pluton is a ship. But I think, just like the other two ancient weapons, Pluton is a power that someone can inherit. The ancient weapon of destruction, the power that can destroy the Red Line. There are two reasons that I think that Pluton is not a ship, rather than a power. First, if Pluton is a ship, then what kind of weapon does it has that can destroy a whole country? They built something like that 800 years ago while Vegapunk, who is the most genius scientist, and ahead of the current technology by 500 years, he can't build something like that. And it's fair to assume because if he could, then the Marines and the world government would already wiped out the pirates. Second, I think the plan of the ship that Frankie had, was the plan of the ship that they designed to withstand the power of Pluton, so it can take the owner of Pluton to the Red Line to destroy it. And yes, I think Frankie designed the Thousand Sunny with the help of that plans. The last thing I want to say is that I think the one who inherited Pluton, is Zoro. Even in the world of One Piece, something like Ashura, the aura that comes out of Zoro, is something ridiculous without a devil fruit. Lot of people and theories say that Zoro is not human but the devil himself. Interesting theories, but I rather stick with my theory, that he is human but he is the one that chosen to be the owner of Pluton. And it would explain why he has those demon attacks, the aura of Ashura. While Zoro gets stronger, he can access more of Pluton power, even subconsciously. Thanks for listening it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a nice day.